Looks even nicer. That's absolutely beautiful. All right, so when I come back, I think I'm going to have to go and stay in that. That looks really nice. So as you can see, there's a host of accommodation options available for you here. But like we were told a bit earlier, there are going to be more up and coming because of the demand from the visitors here, and they need to meet that demand. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about this week-long campaign that Sanparks has embarked on, where we're drawing attention to all of the parks around South Africa. There are 22 national parks, and entrance is free into most of them. I know that two don't. I think it's the Namaqua land one and the one on Table Mountain as well. Those aren't free. So we'll find out why. And also, some of the national parks are also extending it, not for just the week, but to the weekend as well. So to talk to us a little bit about this, I've got Ray Tukuli, who is the General Manager of Media, Events and Stakeholder Relations at Sanparks. Good to have you. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you very much, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, and listen, I should have brought you on earlier. As soon as you arrived, the sun came out. What's that, Ray? What's going on here?
It's ray of sunshine, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, well done. Well done. It's the ray of sunshine. Okay, so Sanparks Week, we know this has been going on for many, many years where access is free. Has it taken off? I mean, do South Africans really use this week and take advantage of it?
Absolutely. We've seen over 177,000 people since inception really, taking advantage of this free week. I mean, last year alone, we've seen about 53,000 people, taking advantage of this, National Parks Week, or the focus week on national parks. So really, South Africans are really coming to the party. They're really enjoying their time in our national parks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a wonderful thing, and we're silly not to experience them with them on our doorsteps here. And the different ranges of accommodation. A lot of people complain that it's too expensive, but I know that that's something that you guys try to maintain and try and give a huge array of accommodation and prices.
Absolutely. In actual fact, visiting a national park is not really expensive. I mean, remember that we are a state institution, so we are not really allowed to make any profits. So you'll find that in a hotel you're paying 1,000 rand per person per night sharing. Here you will pay that particular amount for a chalet. You can bring 2 kids in that particular chalet and enjoy your time. It's just that 1,000 rand that you pay for a chalet or any type of accommodation that we have within a national park system. So the prices are really reasonable. You can even take advantage of our camping site, where you can pay anything from 90 rands to 120 per night. So that is really reasonable. So it's not expensive at all.
Yeah, I mean, and you get so much when you're here. That's the reality. It's yes, you sleep in the environment, but it's to enjoy the rest of the day and the things that you do get to do and to see here as well. But we talk about the fact that, particularly amongst Black South Africans, it's a cultural thing, and I think the figure was something about 22% only. And I do say only because, I mean, that's a market that needs to be tapped into. How do you go about doing that?
We still have a long way to go. We still have a lot of work to do in terms of making sure that Black people also take advantage of the spending time within the national parks. But again, it's history. We don't have such a good history in our country. A certain population of the country, really enjoyed these sanctuaries, before 1994. But we are saying to all South Africans that these national parks are now open for everybody. So please do take advantage of staying in a national park, making sure that within a certain period of time you come and visit the national park. It's good for the soul. It's really good for for the soul. Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
It is. It's a recharge. You have the vision of when you park a battery by a plug point and charge it. This is exactly what happens here, because our batteries get very, very flat, and this place seems to invigorate us. We talk about some of the parks that are going to extend this to the weekend, because a lot of people complaining, why is it from a Monday to Friday when the schools aren't on holiday? How are we meant to abuse and take advantage of this? So let's sort of talk about some parks that have extended it.
We have quite a number of small parks, particularly those that are not reaching a certain capacity in terms of the occupancy, that they will be open throughout the weekend. But of course, the bigger parks like the Kruger National Park, where you still need to make a little bit of money over the weekend, will only run from Monday to Friday. And we encourage South Africans as well to take, as you've just spoken about, recharging. Take a leave, 2 days or so, take advantage of this focus week on national parks. Come and visit us. Let's show you what we have, and you can always come back at a later stage with your family and enjoy your time within the national parks. So the only two national parks that are not opening is the boulders section of the Table Mountain National Parks, because it's a sensitive area. It's a penguin colony. So you didn't really want to put those beautiful species under stress. So we're not opening up for free. And as well as Namaqua National Park, this is the flower season, and we have people who actually have booked this their time at Namaqua a while ago. So you want to give them that time to enjoy the flowers, to enjoy their time within Namaqua National Park. So those two national parks are not open, but we've got 20 others throughout the country that are open that people can actually take advantage of.
Fantastic. Great. Thank you very much for talking to us, and thanks for being a ray of sunlight here. Now, one of my complaints is to have the sun shining in my eyes, but I'm not complaining this morning. I'm quite enjoying having the sun out this morning. Thank you again. Thank you so much. All right, so we've got a cultural group that are here with us, and they scared us like you cannot believe earlier, because I don't know if you can hear on your televisions, there's the sounds of lions that they've got as a soundtrack, and all of us suddenly jumped up and thought, where are the lions? All right, well, these are the lions. Enjoy them. Here they are performing for us. All right.